All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the October 28th, 2025 legislative session of the Town of Austin. Please rise and join me for the flag.
Councilmember Minicchio.
Here.
Councilmember Fields to Will. Deputy Supervisor Meyer.
Present.
And Supervisor Feldman.
Present.
Hey, we have a public hearing tonight for the approval of the cable TV franchise renewal agreement between the Town of Austining and Cablevision of Austining LP. Is there anyone in our virtual world that would like to raise their little virtual hand to talk about this public hearing? Seeing no one, do I have a motion to close the public hearing? Oh, I'm sorry.
We've had this open for quite a while, and we're going to keep it open because we're still waiting for the village to work out their agreement that we can make sure we're mirroring off of what they do. So at this point, because the next legislative session is going to be a morning meeting because of Veterans Day, I would recommend November 24th meeting.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
For Thanksgiving. A special presentation, 2026 tentative budget presentation.
Good afternoon, Town Board. I'm going to be presenting on the 2026 tentative budget, and we actually have our Town Comptroller Dale Brennan on Zoom, and also our Deputy Elizabeth Nakari also on Zoom. Give me 1 second to share. So the 2026 budget is going to cover fiscal year January 1st, 2026 until December 31st, 2026. All request forms were prepared by department heads in the month of September 2025. The tentative budget as per law has to be filed with the town clerk by October 30th. We filed it on October 17, 2025 with the clerk Sue Donnelly. As per legal laws, the budget must be adopted by December 20th. We have it right now to be planned to be adopted as of December 9th, 2025 at our legislative session. The town budget has multiple components. Of those, the town general, known as the 100 account, encompasses the village of Austining, the village of Briarcliff Manor, as well as the unincorporated area. The unincorporated area consists of code enforcement, police services, and the highway department. And our special districts are part of our townwide water, our sewer fund, our light, fire, refuse, ambulance, and then Dale Cemetery, which is a non-taxing entity. So your taxes are distributed between Westchester County between 10% and 12%. The town of Austining is less than 3%. School districts are between 60 and 70%, and the local municipalities between 15 and 25%. And that could include either having a village tax or an unincorporated, being part of the unincorporated town and special districts. So some of the highlights of the budget include the proposed general fund expenditures for 2026 is $6,627,657. For the unincorporated fund expenditures, it's $8,195,815. And that encompasses an approximate tax rate decrease of 2.36 for the general fund and a 5 for the unincorporated fund. And the average tax bill is going to increase approximately $18.84 for town general and $174.69 for the unincorporated from 2025 to 2026. So the town general services includes our town/village consolidated court, which is where we're currently located at, our administration and budget, our grant administration and environmental initiatives, our tax collection, our assessment/board of assessment review, our town clerk and elections, Senior services, our town parks, the food scraps recycling program, rent at 16 Croton Avenue, the court, and the senior center, as well as our celebrations, which include our July 4th fireworks, our River Jam, and for 2026 is going to include the celebration of the 250th anniversary of the country's founding. Moving on to the unincorporated town and the special districts. This includes public safety, recreation, building, planning and zoning, as well as engineering and stormwater management, road maintenance, and snow removal. And this also encompasses our police. We currently have an IMA with the Village of Ossining. So the rate in 2025 was $2,624,038. For 2026, it's going to be $2,710,991. Which is an increase of 3.3%, which is consistent from what it was from 24 to 25 and not from 25 to 26. Our special districts include our sewer, our street lighting, our fire protection, our refuse collection and ambulance services that serves all of Ossining except Briarcliff Manor. So New York State tax cap legislation states that a municipality is entitled to raise the levy by 2% or the rate of inflation, whichever is less. For 2026, the New York State tax cap for towns was 2%. We are entitled to carry over funds that we did not use towards the 2025 levy for the 2026 budget, and that was $10,884 is being carried over. We are also under the tax cap by $14,447 across all funds, which allows us an additional carryover now on for the 2027 budget. Some of the highlights for the 2026 capital projects includes the Lewis Angle Park Playground, which is going to be funded by CDBG grant and the CREST grant. Some stormwater drainage projects, one of them being the Ryder Park North State Road Drainage Corridor, which is going to be funded by FEMA. And the Minkle Road Storm Drainage Design, which we're still looking for funding for as of right now. There's going to be picnic tables that are going to be installed at Ryder Park and Gerlach Park, as well as repairs to pavilions at Ryder and Cedar Lane Park. So what's next? So our budget public hearing is going to be on November 25th, 2025, and we're actually going to be having a resolution to call for it. Next up, we have the adoption of the 2026 budget, which is going to be on December 9th, as I've mentioned before. If you're looking to view a copy of the tentative budget, you can visit the Budget's office webpage at www.townofaustining.ny.gov. We did switch over to ny.gov now. You can view a physical copy of the budget at the clerk's office or at the Ossining Public Library. You can email your comments to the town board at tc@townofaustining.ny.gov, or you can call the supervisor's office at 914-762-601. Any questions or comments?
I would like to thank you for all the hard work that you put into and keeping this organized and presenting it very nicely. It's a lot, and we appreciate the job that you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Does Supervisor or Town Board announcements?
We're moving on. All right, early voting in Ossining continues until Sunday, November 2nd. Please visit our website or Facebook pages for a full list of the dates and times for early voting. Westchester Collaborative Theater is presenting their new show, Terror Tales. This collection of chilling short stories will be formed this weekend at various times. Please visit wcttheater.org for more information. Women's Small Business Networking Breakfast will take place on Wednesday, October 29th at 8:30 a.m., hosted by the Ossining Chamber of Commerce and featuring Assemblywoman Dana Levenberg. Please go to greaterossiningchamber.org for more information and to RSVP. The Trunk or Treat event returns this year, and thanks to the Ossining Parks and Recreation Department. This event will be on October 31st from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Joseph G. Caputo Center lower parking lot. Enjoy games, candy, and a live DJ. Remember, this event is geared toward younger kids in the community, so everything will be family friendly. Bethany Arts Community Little Explorers Studio will be returning on November 1st. Children can enjoy hands-on crafts, performing arts, and collaborative play. For more information, please visit www.bethanyarts.org. Starting November 1st, SNAP benefit eligibility may be changed by the federal government. For more information, please call 914-995-3333 or visit socialservices.westchestergov.com/SNAP. Westchester County Veterans Day ceremony is scheduled for Friday, November 7th at noon. It will be take place at the Lasden Park Gardens Veterans Memorial in Katona. This year, if you would like to recycle your pumpkins and bring them to our food scrap program, it's at Cedar Lane Park. Project Mover will be running a free bike skills class on Saturday, November 8th at the Joseph G. Caputo Community Center, 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. This class will include a presentation on optional on-bike portion. If you don't have a bike, then you can request one when you register at bike.org. Town and Village of Ossining Veterans Day ceremonies will be held Tuesday, November 11th at Nelson Park at 11 a.m. Second annual Art for the River fundraiser is scheduled for Friday, November 14th, 7 to 9 p.m. at Ossining Riverworks. This art auction will directly support Riverkeeper and the Ossining Arts Council. For tickets or more information, please visit OssiningRiverworks.com. Culotta House is partnering with St. Anne's to provide a Thanksgiving meal to members of our community. This year's festivities will be held on Sunday, November 23rd from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. In addition to providing 1,000 sit-down meals, they will also be delivering 700 meals to disabled people and seniors throughout Westchester. Please remember Neighbors Link is a great source of information and community resource for our immigrant population. Visit their website at www.neighborslink.org. Click Resources for more information. As always, our Ossining Public Library is hosting many events, including movies, crafts, meditation, tutoring, yoga, book clubs, and more. Please see their website at ossininglibrary.org for more information. And the Loft LGBTQ+ Community Center has everything from events to programs, resources, and presentations, all dedicated to providing support to everyone who's a part of the LGBTQ+ community, including many virtual and in-person support groups, clubs for a multitude of different topics. Please check out their website at loftgaycenter.org for more information. And for more fun and interesting events being held locally, please check out the weekly supervisors update on the supervisors page to see them. Do my colleagues have any other events?
Oh, just to remind everybody, the clock turns back this weekend.
Ah, yes. It is daylight savings time this weekend. Enjoy your last week of longer days for the next foreseeable future.
I misstated the date of the continuation of the public hearing for the Cablevision. I said the 24th, but it should have been the 25th. Not in the record.
Okay, moving on.
Just to be totally on target, let's have a adjournment with the amended date on it.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
All in favor as
Aye.
amended? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Liaison reports.
Nothing.
Okay, public comment on agenda items. Visitors shall be accorded a 4-minute opportunity to address the board on any of the resolutions on the agenda. Is there anyone in the outside world that would like to do that? Please raise your virtual little yellow hand.
All right, actually, I did want to take, failing you. I did want to take one more minute to thank Dale and Liz for all the hard work that they put into the budget and all of the department heads. This board, we sat and went through each and every line. And Dale and Liz, along with Martha, we all made sure that it balanced exactly. So thank you for all the hard work, ladies. Thank you for all the hard work, board. This year was a question mark year and put it together. So thank you. Okay, continuing.
Okay, board resolutions. Approval of minutes, October 14th, 2025. Resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby approves the October 14th, 2025 minutes of the regular meeting as presented. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of the voucher detail report. Resolved that the town board of the town of Boston hereby approves the voucher detail report dated October 28th, 2025 for the amount of $110,370.74. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Calling for a public hearing in the matter of the 2026 preliminary budget. Resolved that the town board of the town of Austin hereby calls for a public hearing to be held on Tuesday, November 25th, 2025 at 7:30 p.m. at the Birdsall Fagan Police Court Facility, 8688 Spring Street, Austin, New York, 10562, and via Zoom video conferencing, which information will be available at www.townofaustinyny.gov in the matter of the 2026 preliminary budget. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, even though many of these are from my department, I am about to butcher some names, so please bear with me. Personnel resignation, Town Clerk's Office. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Austin accepts with regret the resignation of Darwin Agarto from the position of part-time intermediate clerk in the clerk's office effective October 15th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Appointment, Town Clerk's Office, intermediate clerk, part-time. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Austin appoints Kelly
Martha?
Fuentes.
USA Austin for a part-time position as intermediate clerk for the Town Clerk's Office, 17.5 hours per week at $18 an hour, effective October 28th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Personnel appointment, seasonal laborer. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Austin appoints Jonathan Aurora Austin for a seasonal position as laborer for the Town Highway Department at the hourly rate of $17 an hour, effective, retroactively effective to October 6th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Personnel appointment, seasonal laborer. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Austin appoints Darren Balak Austin for the seasonal position of laborer for the Town Highway Department at an hourly rate of $17 an hour, effective October 28th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Personnel appointment, assessors office. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Austin hereby appoints Jessica Salias Austin for the position of administrative intern for the assessor's office effective November 3rd, 2025 at an annual salary of $58,944. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, proposal, Russell Watsky.
Watsky.
Close but no cigar. Inc. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Austin authorizes the supervisor to sign a proposal with Russell Watsky, Inc., Austin, New York, for roof consulting services related to the preparation of the RFP to design installation of solar panels on the Cedar Lane Arts Center at a cost of $4,400. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Proposal for assistance in preparation of MS4 annual stormwater report for program year 2025-2026. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Austin accepts the proposal of AI Engineers, Dolph Retfeld Engineering Division, Elmsford, New York, for the assistance in preparation of the MS4 annual stormwater report program for 2025-2026 at a fee of $11,500. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolution accepting donation of kill. Whereas the Town of Austin owns Cedar Lane Arts Center, which provides recreational services to the community, including pottery classes and studios. And whereas the pottery requires use of kilns, and whereas the Austin Arts Council has generously offered to donate a kiln to the town for the use at Cedar Lane Arts Center, specifically a Bailey Model E28M-3 automatic kiln with multi-programs 2-zone Genesis touchscreen control measuring 28 inches in diameter and 22 inches high, totaling 8.5 cubic feet. And now, therefore, be it resolved, the Town Board hereby and with great appreciation to the Austin Arts Council for its support of the recreational facilities at the Cedar Lane Arts Center, accepts the donation of the kiln and to be used at Cedar Lane Arts Center. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution declaring kill surplus. Whereas the town of Austining owns Cedar Lane Park Arts Center, which provides recreational services to the community, including pottery classes and studios, and whereas pottery requires the use of kilns, and whereas the kiln used at the Cedar Lane Arts Center is the model from the 1970s American Beauty model AB16 serial number 8590 with interior dimensions of 16 inches by 16 inches, which is a 1970s type kiln. And whereas the 1970s kiln is considered a utility and has exceeded its useful life, and whereas Cedar Lane Arts Center has limited space for the kilns used in the center, and whereas the Austining Arts Council has generously offered to donate a kiln in the newer, larger, and can hold more pots, which donation the town has accepted, and whereas the new kiln at the Cedar Lane Arts Center no longer has a need for the 1970s kiln, and whereas, for 1970 people, and whereas there is no other town department or staff can utilize the 1970 kiln as part of the town operation, now therefore be it resolved, the town board hereby declares the 1970s kilns as surplus for which the town has no use. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Visitor recognition. Visitors are accorded a 4-minute opportunity to address the board on issues not relating to the agenda, but of relevance to the common good of the town. Is there anyone in our virtual world? Seeing no one, are you going to executive? For the purpose of?
Legal counsel advice.
Can we have a motion to adjourn into executive session for legal counsel, advice of counsel?
Advice of counsel. Yes.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. I do want to wish Martha a happy birthday
Yay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
and a wonderful trip. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget daylight savings time. Please don't forget to vote. And don't forget to turn over your ballot. There are initiatives on the back as well. And have a good night.